suggested that a collegiate institute that was being built in the city at that time, later Central Collegiate, they should add a third floor, and that would be the nucleus of the future University of Regina. And that didn't happen, but the Methodist Church decided that they would open Regina College. And incidentally, Francis Dark was a very prominent Methodist. So in 1910, I found the statement of purpose. I'm quoting now from the Methodist Church documents. The purpose of Regina College was to offer courses in collegiate, first-year university, and possibly second-year university work. So that was 1910. The 23 acres were purchased along Wascana Lake at a cost of $46,000. That would be, in our dollars, Canadian dollars now, about $1.2 million. They got the land, which they purchased. It wasn't given to them from the provincial government. Because the whole point of one university is one university gets the money. So everything that Regina College did, they had to raise the money on their own. And the genius at raising money was Ernest Stapleford. I was walking in the adjacent building, and they have a very nice portrait of him prominently displayed. But the Methodist College, let's think of Methodist for a minute. That's later was folded into the United Church of Canada. They were in the midst of something called the social gospel. You know, I was speaking earlier about context. The social gospel was a change in theology that was happening in many Protestant churches, to a milder extent in the Catholic Church, but very much so in the Methodist Church. And the shift was a theology away from personal relationship to God and doctrine and the afterlife, and more towards social reform and improving society, even transforming society. The president mentioned the word progressive. So we see right in 1911, this, what we would call progressive thinking, was dominating the people who were starting the college. And we're going to see that same thing happening in the 1960s, but in different language. So in the Stapleford family, Maud, his wife, was the one that was most active in these social reform causes, like vote for women and child welfare, helping immigrants as examples. And she was also very active in promoting the arts. She and her husband lived in Regina College in the building that is next to us. And they would have receptions for the students where they would have music and conversation and refreshments. And when I was writing the first book, I did a questionnaire. I had a response from a female student from the 1920s who had attended these receptions, and she said that she got tired of having to listen to the flight of the bumblebee on the record player over and over again.